Some stories are about monsters in the woods. Others are about something far worse, because monsters are easier to survive when they look like monsters. This story was shared by someone who says the thing outside his cabin looked exactly like his brother. Welcome to Tales Beyond the Flame. It happened during a winter hunting trip in the mountains, just the two of them. He and his older brother had taken the same trip for years. Remote cabin, no signal, no nearby houses, just trees, snow, and miles of silence. They knew the area well. They'd grown up hiking those trails. That's why what happened made no sense. The first day was normal. They unpacked gear, cut firewood, checked traps left from the previous season, cooked dinner, laughed about old stories. Nothing strange. That night, the wind became violent, branches scraping the cabin walls, snow hitting the windows, the kind of weather that makes even familiar places feel hostile. Around midnight, he woke to voices. Two men talking outside, low, calm, too calm for that weather. He sat upright and listened. One voice was unfamiliar. The other sounded exactly like his brother. He turned toward the second bed. His brother was asleep, still under the blanket, breathing heavily. The voices outside continued. One of them laughed softly. Then footsteps circled the cabin, crunching through snow. Slow, measured. His brother woke too. He whispered, "You hear that?" He nodded. Neither moved. The footsteps stopped outside the front door. Then came 3 knocks. Soft, patient, not desperate, not loud, just 3 polite knocks. His brother grabbed the rifle and motioned for silence. Then a voice came through the wood, clear as day. "Open up. It's freezing." It was his brother's voice, perfectly. Same tone, same cadence, same slight rasp from an old throat injury. He looked at the bed. His brother was beside him, white as snow. Neither spoke. The voice came again. "Come on. Stop messing around." Then laughter. His brother's face changed completely. He whispered one sentence. "Do not answer it." The thing outside began walking around the cabin again, slowly dragging something through the snow. A branch, maybe, or claws. Every now and then it would stop near a window. Then continue. At 1:13 a.m., it tapped lightly on the kitchen window, then the bedroom window, then the wall directly behind their beds. Always 3 taps, never more. Hours passed like that, walking, tapping, occasional knocks, and every time it spoke. It used his brother's voice, sometimes cheerful, sometimes annoyed, sometimes whispering their names. Just before sunrise, it stopped. The silence felt even worse. They waited another hour before opening the door. Fresh snow covered the ground, but around the cabin were footprints. Bare human footprints, deep in the ice, circling the entire building and mixed between them. Tracks that looked wrong, longer than a wolf, too narrow for a bear, with marks in the snow like fingers. They packed immediately. No breakfast, no traps, no discussion, just gear in bags and wood stove out. His brother refused to explain anything, only repeated one rule. "If you hear me outside, don't come out." They hiked toward the truck through waist-high snow. The forest was silent, no birds, no wind, nothing. Halfway down the trail, his brother suddenly stopped. There were footprints ahead, fresh ones, bare feet again, walking down the center of the path. They followed for nearly 20 meters. Then the prints ended. No turn, no jump, no continuation. Just stopped. As if whoever made them vanished mid-step. His brother wanted to turn back. He wanted to run forward. They argued quietly. Then came a shout from deeper in the trees. "Hey!" His brother's voice. They both froze, because the real brother was standing beside him. The voice came again, further left this time. "Over here." Then from behind them, "Wrong way." Then from ahead, laughing. The forest was throwing his brother's voice from every direction. They began moving faster. Soon they could see the truck through the trees. Relief hit for half a second. Then they saw someone leaning against it, wearing his brother's jacket, hands in pockets, head lowered. Impossible. His brother was still next to him. Neither of them moved. The figure by the truck slowly raised its head. Same face, same beard, same scar over the eyebrow. But the smile was wrong, too wide, too patient. His brother grabbed his arm and pulled him sideways off the trail. They cut through trees instead of approaching the truck, branches snapping behind them. Then footsteps, fast, circling, keeping pace, sometimes ahead, sometimes beside them, never fully visible. When they finally reached the road an hour later, the truck was there, empty. No footprints around it, no figure, nothing. They drove in silence for nearly 40 minutes before speaking. Then he asked the obvious question. "What was that?" His brother stared ahead and answered quietly. "Grandpa warned me about them. He said some things in the deep wilderness learn people, their voices, their habits, their faces if they watch long enough. And once they copy someone close to you, they stop trying to scare you. They try to invite you." Years later, he still avoids mountains in winter. But once, while staying alone in a motel, he woke to 3 soft knocks on the door. Then his brother's voice outside, calm, friendly. "Open up, it's freezing." His brother had been dead for 2 years. He never opened the door. Before tonight's story ends, I want to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video and want more dark mysteries, creepy encounters, and unsettling stories like this one, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next upload. And if there's a type of story you'd like to hear next, leave a comment below. Whether it's true horror, missing person cases, cryptid encounters, park ranger stories, strange rules stories, haunted locations, or something completely different, I read your suggestions. Your comments help shape future videos on this channel. So subscribe, leave your idea below, and I might turn it into the next story told here, Beyond the Flame.